What's up, folks, and welcome to the Rumble Run live stream. My name is Chris, and I'm a community manager here on the Hearthstone team. I'm joined by the one and only lead mission designer, Dave Kosak.
Hello, hello.
How's it going, Dave?
Great. I was just geeking out over the fan art on the little pre-stream going on. I love the Murloc sitting on Rastakon's throne. It's probably my favorite, especially because it meant that somebody somewhere had to craft a tiny Rastakon hat for him, which is important. But yeah, love that.
Can we get one of those?
Tiny Rastakon hats?
Where can we get one of those?
I'd go for the full-size Rastakon hat myself. It'd be like yay big. I would totally rock out one of those.
Well, you're representing Zul'jin though right now with the
Zul'jin.
Hunter Loa. So maybe we can get one of those. Get little Zul'jin kind of swag, something going on.
An eye patch.
Yeah. Grawl Sharks. That's what it's all about. Grawl Sharks right here. So that's for me.
Zul'jin, my boy Zul'jin.
We actually got these customized too on the back. So it's got my tag on it, and we got Dave's tag. Dave, what is your tag?
Fargo. I go by the nickname Fargo for many years of gaming.
That's awesome. What is the background on that? Are we allowed to?
No, I just it's the 90s. I was playing a lot of Quake online. And the movie Fargo had come out, and I'm like, that's as good as nickname as any. And then it just stuck. It stuck for my whole life. Yeah.
So good.
Fargo.
Well, we are here, Dave, to talk about Rumble Run, which is something that your team has been working on for
this is a big day.
This is an awesome day.
The trolls are coming out.
Yes. So we're going to show you guys, so just to give kind of the rundown. So Dave and I are going to talk through Rumble Run, give you kind of the backstory of what's been going on, what they've been working super hard on for you all. And then we are going to transition. We have Ali Straza here in the house. She is going to be doing some gameplay before Rumble Run comes out today at 10 a.m. PT. Super excited to have it. So you'll get kind of a first sneak peek at the new solo adventure. So it's going to be good.
So throw Ali Straza to the trolls.
With Rikkar. She will be in the hot seat. So Dave, we'll jump right in. So Rumble Run is a unique take on Dungeon Run. So what makes this different and fresh? What's new?
We really wanted to emphasize just overpowered trolls like clashing in the arena, and we really wanted to really play up our troll champions, the 9 troll champions that are part of Rastakon's Rumble. We really wanted to put them front and center. So they're the bosses you'll be fighting. They have different strategies that they'll bring to the table. You really get to know them. You'll get to know their strengths and weaknesses. Tons of VO recorded, so you really get to kind of mess with the champions.
Can't wait.
And sort of mechanically, what's new is we have this idea of shrines. So you have these shrines that are on the board.
Okay.
Yeah, that are kind of like the source of your troll's power.
That's awesome. Now, these shrines, how do they work?
Yeah. So each class has 3 different shrines. So there's 20 different shrines total, a lot of different strategies.
Sweet.
And they are a lot like the passive treasures that you'd pick up in the dungeon run that do something for your character, except that they live on the board. So you actually have a shrine. It's a minion on your board, starts out in play. And it has some kind of powerful passive effect rocking out. So, for instance, there's a one of Bwansambi's shrines for priest. It is what's it called? Bwansambi's Sanctum.
Ooh, yeah, Bwansambi's Sanctum. Okay.
It's got triple death rattle. So
that's awesome.
So as long as the shrine is up, you get triple death rattle. Now that's the thing though. It actually, your power now is living on the board, so you got to protect it. So if your shrine is destroyed, it doesn't disappear entirely. It goes dormant for 3 turns.
Cool. Okay, so it never dies.
It never dies, but then it comes back. And so you kind of get this great push-pull of, when your shrine is up, you are very, very powerful. And when it's down, then you kind of got to play defensively.
So look out.
So you're really timing your plays to take advantage of your shrine when you can. And your opponent also has a shrine.
Ooh.
So
upping the ante.
Yeah,
I like it.
Yeah.
I like it.
So the AI has these same shrines, the same shrines that the player has access to, the same 27 shrines. So you really got to figure it out. Like, do I go face? Do I take out their shrine? You try and time your attacks as well. So there's a lot of offense and defense and a lot of tactics.
That's
awesome. Tactics and overpowered combat, it's everything Rastakon's Rumble is about in single player.
That's cool.
Super exciting.
Really good decision making. That's super excited to get my hands on it. So what was the inspiration behind the shrine? So I know you mentioned treasures before with Dungeon Run, so it seems like that might have been a good time.
Yeah, we were trying to kind of figure out a way to make those treasures kind of come to life on the board. That was one of the inspirations. We started with it's Gurbashi Arena, and if you remember, if you played World of Warcraft, Gurbashi Arena is just sort of it's free-for-all PvP, which is exciting. And sometimes a treasure chest would spawn. And so originally we were trying to figure out like how are the trolls going to fight? What are they going to fight over? And we kind of had the idea that you'd be protecting your treasure chest and trying to get the enemy's treasure chest. And we like that. We like to have something to defend. So that's when we put your powers onto that. We also had your like we wanted you to really feel like you had a team. You're representing your team, and they were coming out. And so we had originally the whistle would blow, and both teams would be on the board. There'd be this huge melee going on.
Cool.
But Hearthstone's about building up a board and everything, so that didn't quite work.
Okay.
We love the idea of those teammates though, so we kept iterating on that idea, and really messing with it. Teammates, we originally decided they would. First, we tried having them start on the board. That was cool because you had like this whole array of everybody in your team colors. That was pretty cool, but it didn't feel very Hearthstone. So then we had them so your teammates would start in your hand, so they'd be very important. But that really limited us because what the design space of a card that would be guaranteed to start in your hand. Either every game was the same because you'd always play it, or we had to nerf it so much that you wouldn't care, and then it didn't matter if it started in your hand.
Okay.
So we're like, oh, that's not working for us. So we ended up kind of backing up to teammates being a lot like the Dungeon Run treasures. They're just really powerful minions that you recruit over the course of the run. So as you gain glory in the arena, you can start adding these guys to your deck.
Super
and
cool.
they are also overpowered. Many of them work great with your shrine. Many of them are build-arounds on their own. Either way, though, they're representing your team colors. Whenever your teammates come out, it's a big moment. Really fun. Really fun.
That's cool. I love the theme even with Puzzle Lab, like when you had like lasers and rockets pointed at your face too, which is overpowered seems to be the theme of like get it into the hands of the players, make them feel overpowered, and just have fun, like cause a ruckus. This
over time, it's kind of what we discovered with single player. It's a great chance to take Hearthstone's core game and then mess with it some, like really just give you tools that we would never be able to use in multiplayer because they'd just be unfair, and let you just go crazy with them. And the shrines are terribly unfair. That's what makes it so fun. And your opponent has them too. So you really, it's crazy. It's Hearthstone at a crazy level. It's just super exciting.
That's super awesome.
Yeah.
So we talked about teammates. We talked about shrines, which are two of the new mechanics coming to Rumble Run. So strategies. Let's talk strategies, Dave. What do you expect to see from the community? Is there anything in particular that you guys have done over on the missions team side that you're like, you guys have got to hear about? This is going to be cool.
So there's 3 shrines per class. So there's like 27 different ways to bring down the hurt, and they all play very differently. They're all very tactically. There's different ways to use your shrine. So some of the champions, they use their shrines really offensively. There's a paladin shrine. Let me see. I wrote down the name here. It's Shirvala's Grace.
Ooh.
So whenever and what this shrine does is whenever you cast a spell on a minion, on a friendly minion, it casts it on itself as well. So as a paladin, if you're buffing up your guys, blessing of kings or whatever, the spells are also being cast on your shrine. If you heal your guys, your shrine also gets healed. So you can use your shrine offensively. Then your shrine can have an attack, and you can start like really going to town, like actually using your shrine as like an offensive weapon. Some of the shrines, they're much more passive. So Bwansambi's Sanctum is the triple death rattle shrine I talked about. It doesn't do anything except triple your death rattle, so you kind of want to protect it. You want to keep it alive and just kind of let that sort of feed your army. And then some of them just change up the gameplay completely. So one of my favorite treasures from the Dungeon Run was the Cloak of Invisibility, because when all your minions have stealth, then it totally changes up the game.
Absolutely.
Well, the Rogue has a shrine, Bottled Terror, and when the shrine is active, all your minions have stealth. So that's cool. Everybody's in the shadows. The shrine's death rattle is give all your minions +2. So you get this +2 attack. So you get this kind of crazy. It's like the rogue kind of assembles their army in secret, and then as soon as the shrine's gone, they all pounce. And it creates this really fun gameplay.
So
it's also challenging to fight against. So you get this really kind of neat, like, do I want to destroy their shrine now? Am I ready for the wave of assault that's going to come? All those are very cool. So you can see just from those examples, the shrines are really different.
Super cool.
Very different gameplay. It's exciting to see. see what people come up with.
Yeah, no. So, question. So, you were talking about Travala's Grace. Now, if you were to buff up that shrine, it goes dormant. Does it continue to keep those buffs? Do those
no,
go
when
away?
it's dormant, it goes. Then it's done. It's kind of resetting.
Okay, so you got to reset. Okay, so again, back to that decision making, which is cool. It gives this cool counterplay aspect. Okay, do I want to?
Yeah, sometimes you feel like you're on offense, and sometimes you feel like you're on defense.
Right.
And that's very cool, like tactics for Hearthstone. Yeah.
Okay, so Rumble Run. So it follows Rikkar. So it seems like there's some really cool story and lore behind what's going on. So I'd love to hear what is the story behind Rumble Run.
The beauty of Hearthstone is that if we want to do an expansion about trolls, we can just grab it's like the what if. It's all the trolls from the history of Warcraft kind of coming together. So you can have kind of classic characters like my boy Zul'jin. Right. Fighting against new characters like Princess Talanji that was just kind of introduced in Battle for Azeroth. We get to see them fight. Right, that's great. So just trolls people might remember as raid bosses. Trolls people might remember from dungeons. Trolls that are new, like King Rastakhan and Princess Talanji, as well as we wanted to throw in a couple Hearthstone unique Hearthstone trolls. So Captain Hooktusk, there you go, Growl's Sharks, Team Captain Hooktusk, cheats. She's a cheater, dirty cheater. So we get a mix of trolls. The other thing we wanted to because it's kind of the Rumble Run format where you're sort of building up and fighting against tougher and tougher opponents. We wanted a champion that we felt like you could feel like is leveling up kind of alongside you, as well as we wanted one of the big decisions to be like, which Loa would I represent? So we wanted a new character that could represent any Loa, and you could really feel like he's the underdog that you're leveling up. So that's our boy Rikkar. So that's who you're playing in the single player. He's a troll. Your first decision is which Loa you're going to pledge yourself to.
Zul'jin, of course.
Possibly, but Loa though. So it'll be
yes.
For Zul'jin, it would be Halazi.
Yes.
Right. Halazi's Lynxes.
Lynx.
And then kind of work your way up and try and be the champion. You have all the potential to be the champion, if you as a player know what to do. Rikkar, we actually had a lot of fun with his voiceover. If you listen closely as you progress through the Rumble Run, he gets a little more confident as he goes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah,
it's the little things though that give that storytelling atmosphere. So that's the stuff that I love, and that's something that I know has been a big thing, a big drawing point for people in the Hearthstone. I know for me, before I was even working here, that was a big point that drew me into the game. So
it's fun to see Rikkar don the different regalia. Like depending on what team you are, his art will actually change, and he'll put on.
That's so good.
Different outfit. Yeah.
It's the little things, man. It's the little things go a long way. So I know everybody's dying to get to gameplay. They want to see Rumble Run and play. Allie's itching to get on here and to show off some gameplay.
I can't wait.
And Dave, appreciate your time. Before you go, I'd be curious to see. So, what shrine are you most excited for people to get their hands on and play in the battlefield?
Man, there's a lot of good ones. So we talked about the Rogue one. The Rogue is really fun, the stealth one. At BlizzCon, we were telling stories about the Paladin Shrine, Shirvala's Vengeance. The way Shirvala's Vengeance works is anytime your hero takes damage, you damage the enemy hero. And so the gameplay with this shrine is insane because you're just charging in face first. You're like, come at me. You're trying to take as much damage as possible. Right. Like you don't care because you're dishing out more than you take.
Because I'm going to fire it right back.
And you just like charge into the arena like, that's super fun. But I think for me, I play as priest. And so Bwansambi's Covenant is a really cool shrine. This one, while it's active, healing that you do against the enemy turns to damage. So it's kind of like Shadow Form, but like way better because you can still heal yourself, and it's just all your healing spells are now also offensive spells. So like Circle of Healing is now like Flame Strike for free, but it also heals your guys.
Right.
So you can build this kind of crazy damage healing deck with this shrine.
So cool.
But of course, you got to protect it. It's only while the shrine is up. Otherwise, you're just a normal priest. So so much gameplay here. I can't wait for people to dive in and see what we get.
Same.
Yeah.
So 10 a.m. folks, 10 a.m. coming
10
soon.
a.m.
You can get your hands on it. You can
Time
see what
to
you're doing with
rumble.
Bonsamdi, and all these different shrines and stuff that are coming to a gameplay near you.
Yeah.
Dave, thank you so much for your
Thank
time.
you. Yeah.
Really appreciate you
Yes,
coming out.
Stick around. Ali Straza is going to go in the arena.
She's going to go in,
Yeah.
and she's going to show you which Loa she is supporting. It's going to be good. So stick around. We got some gameplay coming up next. Thank you again, Dave, so
Great.
much. Really
Thank you so
appreciate it.
much.
By earth, by air, rain and fire. The only things a real troll desire. First to smash and to mash and to bash and maybe mangle. Here in strangle.
Thorn, you'll be warned, my Lord's gonna trash ya. Say your prayers with voodoo, bashy bash ya. Time for fun, we're gonna run ya through. Too bad for you. It's only once a generation. One victor wins the confrontation. Standing here, got no fear. I'm the best in the arena.
Man, you never seen a hero cut you down to zero.
Victory is no joke, careful at your door.
Cloak.
Get your star, it's our star is born. Here in Strangleborn.
And we're back. I'm joined by the one, the only, Ali Straza. Ali, how we doing?
I'm doing fantastic. I'm very excited to try my hand at the Rumble Run.
Absolutely. So, as you all know, we're getting ready to show you some gameplay in just a second. But, Ali, so I'm representing Grawl Sharks here, but you, what are we rocking here?
Yes, I have
Think
to
a little Dragon Hawks?
rep the Dragon Hawks for sure. Janelai is my favorite card, so here I am.
That's cool. I heard you didn't like dragons, though. What's
Yeah, can't stand him. My
Alice
least
Strauss,
favorite
dragon.
mythological creature. Yeah.
the least favorite? Okay, yeah. That's awesome. So, how have things been going? You've been super busy. You've been doing a bunch of stuff. You've been traveling a bunch. I know we were talking before with just a bunch of the different competitive stuff that you've had been going on. And if you guys have ever tuned in to Ali's stream, she's always killing it, doing really good things. And obviously, Rosticon's Rumble just launched here recently, and so a bunch of different decks and stuff. So how have things been going?
Yeah, things have been fantastic. I've really been enjoying Rastakhan. There's a lot of new decks to try out. I feel like we're in that awesome period where, it's kind of a free-for-all where everyone's playing different stuff and trying their own home brews.
Right.
So it's been very fun.
What? Speaking of which, right before we get into Rumble Run, but what decks have you been playing? What's been super fun to get to check out with these new cards?
Right now, I think my favorite deck would be the OTK Uther Paladin. I love that deck. I think Timeout is an awesome card, so I've definitely been enjoying that. And I've also been trying my hand at Odd Mage. I've made my own kind of elemental Odd Mage deck that I don't think it's top tier, but I've been enjoying it quite a bit. So I would say those probably are my two favorite decks, but there's a lot of different stuff to try out, and I still haven't even gotten to certain classes. Like I haven't even touched Priest yet. So
Me either.
yeah.
That's something I need to. Yeah, I've actually been doing an odd elemental mage deck, and
Nice.
Undertake a Taunt Druid has been super fun.
Yes.
I actually played a game yesterday where the other guy also had Undertake a Taunt Druid, and it was just this indefinite of us passing Undertakers back into our deck with Astral Tiger, and it just kept going and kept going. I was like, this is gonna be a long
It's gonna
game.
be a long game. Well, if there's anything we've seen from this expansion is that yes, there can be some long games like Disguised Toast.
I saw that.
The Armor Ice Cream Shaman. I mean, I don't know if I really want to go for 20,000 armor, but you know what? All power to people that want to try
Super
that
cool.
out.
Well, let's get. Everybody's been wanting to see Rumble Run,
Yes.
so let's dive right in. We've got some gameplay here for you folks. An exclusive, cool look at this before it comes out here at 10 a.m. PT.
10 a.m. guys.
We're
Invite.
launching.
All right, let's do it. I'm in.
Loving the VO. This is that VO that Dave was talking about. So super excited to get to hear Rikkar get more confident as time goes on.
Ooh. All right. Oh, I love Cragwell. That's definitely one of my favorite cards.
Ooh.
Your spells
So
cost
no
two
mage here.
less. No mage, yeah.
No mage, so sorry about that. But I mean, you do see rogue. You know, we're
Yeah,
representing,
yep.
you know, girl sharks here. That
After
could
you
be.
cast a spell, cast it again on the same target. Well, in the spirit of the sharks, I guess, next to me, I guess we'll
Let's
go
rock and
with
roll. I
the
love it.
rogue.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right.
Other trolls
Hexlord
stand
Malacross.
and glory.
Oh, yes. Super excited. Getting ready to dive right in. Lord Malacross.
I wonder what my favorite shrine will be.
We'll see. Well, I wonder if it'll be this one. We'll see. We'll see how the old sharks do.
Okay. All right. Let's see. We've got. This could be useful.
Little backstab.
Academic Espionage is definitely a fun card. I don't know if we need it right
Yep.
now. You know, let's just toss it all. Actually.
Mulligan all of them.
Let's toss it all. Let's see what else
Let's
is
see.
in this
Let's
deck.
see what's going on.
Okay, we got Anomaly, Fan, Sinister Strike.
Strike.
The shrine to your lower
Got a
gives you great
Little bit
power.
of mage representation here.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm gonna throw that down. Okay, so again, after you cast a spell, cast it again on the same target. Oh.
Good old combos. So, Allie, are you going to be the one to defeat Hexlord Malacross?
I'm gonna be the one
is
to
Hexlord gonna
defeat
be?
Hexlord Malacross. Yes.
Remember, they
Okay.
also have a shrine as well.
Hmm. It
The old
appears
Bloodfin
so.
Raptor.
All right, I think we're gonna go with the Fan of
'Kay.
Knives here. Seems.
Get a little draw.
efficient. Ooh, you see that? It was like a.
Defeat an enemy's shrine.
And made that
flame
shrine go
strike
dormant
there.
because of the double. Yeah, absolutely.
3-mana Flame Strike. Ooh, Tomb Pillager. Man, I missed this card. All
After
right.
some time, the enemy's shrine returns. Plan ahead or fall
All right, I think
behind.
we're just gonna drop the Tomb Pillager over here. And backstab this minion, get some face damage in. Backstab will go off twice. Wow, that's actually
That's sweet.
that's pretty sweet. It's pretty snazzy. All right, so then
And one more turn until their shrine comes on back.
it's a relatively weak shrine there. Not too crazy.
Yeah, well, and the thing that we've seen, obviously, everybody typically knows is with these solo adventures, for those of you who are new, typically they ramp up in difficulty. So it gives you a chance to kind of get in, get your hands and feet wet, see what's going on, get those decision-making skills built up, and then go. Just like with Rikkar, right? He gets more and more confident as time goes on. So,
Absolutely.
and we got the win.
Woo!
Got the W's.
We got it. We got it.
I remember when we did the Puzzle Lab live stream, and we had Regis on here. I was like, Regis, are you gonna get this first puzzle? Or are you gonna fail? And I'm pretty sure it was either the first or second one where he was like, "Whoa, dude, this is actually way harder than I expected." He was struggling a little bit, so this is good. This is good. We're on a good track. Allie's she's the pro.
The puzzles were pretty difficult at some point. So.
So we got some loot to choose.
Let's see. Well, okay, so this would be like the Death Rattle package
Yeah,
over
yeah,
here.
yeah.
This
Well,
is
ooh,
one of my
Faldori
favorite
Striker.
cards.
That could be super cool, especially with what's going on.
Yeah, you know what?
Oh, and
Let's
Sonya's
go-
Shadow Dancer. Just the combos, especially with the shrine.
Let's go with the bounce. I love the Strider. Let's try this out.
You grow in strength. So
War
do your
Master.
enemies.
All right.
Oh, Master Voon.
So 10 a.m. this drops.
10 a.m. Yeah, and so we haven't talked about this yet, but so for this one, so if you all get to Rumble Run and you're a card, you master, all these troll champions that you're facing against, the Rumble Runner card back is actually going to be the reward for you all that get this. So there's usually this cool little surprise at the end of any solo adventures that's going to be for this. So super excited to get my hands on that Rumble Runner card back. Going to be super cool. Got to represent.
Yeah, you gotta flaunt the fact that you've completed it. Right?
Absolutely.
All right, so let's see. This one is Alkali's Horn Shrine. Your minions have overkill. This can attack again.
Ooh.
Okie dokie. Artichoke. Seems good. All right.
Good
we'll
rhymes. Good
probably
rhymes there, Allie.
Probably want to take care of that next turn.
Yes.
It'll be dormant for 3 turns.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it comes on back. I think that's interesting to me, too, with this is when we were talking about, like, Shrivala's Grace, right, where you can buff up your shrine, but if your opponent takes the time to take that out, you lose all that work that you just did. So, again, that's, figuring out what do you want to do? Do you want to focus on aggro, defensive? What is the gameplay here? So.
Yeah, I like that it's back and forth. Sometimes you got to be on the back foot. And other times you got to just, try and smart, right?
Right.
So now we could use the Fan here just to draw a card.
Yep.
I'm not really liking our hand too much, so It is using a flame strike on an empty board, but I
that
think
draw.
We're just gonna get some cards.
Yeah,
Ooh,
draw
perfect.
2. Ooh, and Faldor Strider, yeah.
Perfect card for next turn.
Especially super cool, Faldor Strider. If we do play that next turn, up to you whenever you decide. But get another Fan of Knives if we draw 2. Got 2 4/4 minions on the board.
Nice. Not too bad.
So what's kind of your strategy that you're going for? Are you like, I want to play more aggressive right now? Or you're like, we're going to kind of lay back. Let's build up the board a little bit, play a little bit more defensive.
I am trying to accomplish both. You know, let's build up a board that's hard for War Master Voon to handle, but also maximize face damage because come on, you gotta smork, right?
That alpha is brutal too, especially with Overkill getting attacked again. It's like Bitter Tide Hydra.
All right, let's see, what is this?
Yeah.
Also damages the minions next to whomever he attacks.
So we could run that Faldor Strider into it to get rid of that guy.
You know what? I like that, and let's Sonya.
Oh, get it right back.
Yeah,
Shuffle some more cards
like
into the deck.
Good plan to me. Actually, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just want to make sure we are always checking for lethal, because I don't know if I could handle chat yelling at me. Missed lethal.
I'm super guilty of all the time. I get so caught up in like, oh, cool synergies and making sure, you know, clearing the board, and that's something I continue to learn is focus on the lethal. Focus on the lethal.
Exactly. Sometimes you get so like tunnel visioned on one play, and there's just a lethal right in front of you.
All the time. Totally guilty of it. Making those funny plays.
Okay.
Got a full board here. Top minion in the way.
Uh-oh.
Got another spider on the board.
Oh, okay, there we go. Let's see, I think we'll just make some good trades here. You know, we might want to throw, oops. Order in the chat.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Order in the chat. I think we're going to throw the one away. One, to get the Sonya value, but also to put some space on the board.
Yeah, in case we get more of those spiders out.
Just in case we get more spiders. Now, let's see. I want to throw it down. I mean, we have almost a full board here. Get our weapon going.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Weapon up. What do you think? An end turn, leave space on the board, and we get one
I
more.
think let's just chill. Let's just chill. Let's see what happens.
Big chill.
Here.
We've got
lethal.
We got some good space. Absolutely. We need War Master Voon to make a play here. Keeps throwing the top minions.
Okay. Oh,
See, good decision making. Got the spider ambush.
Would have lost out on value. All right, so let's go trade some here. We might even have lethal. We shall see.
We're getting close. We're getting close. And then that Sinister Strike. Boom.
Easy. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. War Master Voon got
I wonder if we may have
us.
even had it last. Well, no, we wouldn't have had it last time. Yeah.
Did we have it last time?
We didn't. Yeah. Thinking with that Sinister Strike.
Again, on the topic of being tunnel vision, it's possible. I don't think we had it, but
in our defense, first time playing Rumble Run. I know I played it a couple times in playtests, but it's different. Going from ladder to solo adventures, wrapping your head around like these different mechanics that are cool. But that's what makes it fun, because it changes your thinking with how you play the game.
All right, so let's see. If you're holding any cards that didn't start in your deck, reduce their cost by 4. Okay.
Ooh, Salty Looter. Okay. Steal a card from your opponent's hand, Battlecry, and Death Rattle.
So we do have the Academic Espionage, so that could be synergistic there. The Raging Contender. 6 mana, 8/4 pirate with Rush. Death Rattle, fill your board with random pirates. Okay, that could be fun.
It could be. I know we got the Faldor Strider, which could contend, pun intended, with that. Up to you. Salty Looter sounds kind of fun, too, just to see and poach from the enemy here. See who we can take. Again, this is our first teammates. This is the other. So we have Shrines and then teammates. This is the second new aspect of Rumble Run that's coming. And so this is super cool. You guys are getting a chance to see what's going on.
You know, I think I want to...
Decision is yours.
I think I want to go with the 2 mana 4/3.
She's going with the Shark Tooth Harpooner.
Let's get some crazy academic espionage off. Yeah. Ooh. Tomb Pillager, another Sonya, Shock. Oh, man. I forgot about this card.
Oh, wow.
You know what? This might work well because...
Especially with the teammate we just got. That synergy.
We're going with Thief, Burgle Rogue. All right.
And that's the thing that's kind of cool, too, that I really love about how Dave and his team have built these solo adventures, too, is as you make these decisions of, like, which loot you're going to get, you know, whether it be here or in Dungeon Run, like, just the synergy decision-making that you've got to take to combo everything. Or if you're like, you know what, I'm just going to take a smattering of this thing over here and this thing over here and put it all together and see what happens. The choice is yours.
Yes. Yes, it's very thematic. I love that you can kind of stick to your Loa or your shrine or whatever you.
That Tomb Pillager loves to make its way and vanish. That is.
You know what? I think we're gonna chill.
That's
on
every
the
single
coin.
time that we've had it in our hand.
Yeah, I know.
We've just like drawn it right at the beginning. And Cobalt Geomancer.
I miss Tomb Pillager. Honestly, it's a great card.
Interesting.
Spellzerker. All right. +2 spell damage while damaged. Okay, so this one
Yeah, I was
is.
to say, what's the shrine we got here? This is Shrival's Vengeance. This is the one that Dave was talking about.
After your hero takes damage, deal 5 damage to the enemy hero. Whew.
So he's gonna. Ooh, that is brutal. That is brutal. So he's just welcoming. You know, you damage me, Allie, and I'm gonna throw it right back.
All right, so this gets +2 spell damage, and this will give it 3. So if we're putting those down, but
we need to get that shrine out of the way.
This will trigger it twice. So let's trade here.
Okay.
See what happens.
So we get that spell damage.
And then this will cast twice.
Okay. Let's get that shrine out of the way. So that way we can just go face.
And then I think we'll develop the Tomb Pillager over here. But we want to get that face damage in while that shrine is dormant.
We can breathe.
For sure.
We're going to have to take that 5 damage to the face every time we hit the enemy hero.
Uh-oh. What was ours?
Oh, so he's trying to go for our shrine now. Okay, let's see.
Okay, not too bad. All
Yeah,
right.
okay.
Hit him in the face while we're not taking 5. I like being mana efficient, so we're going to do this.
There we go.
Smork while we can.
Okay.
Hopefully a Consecrate. Ooh. Hopefully a Consecrate is not coming soon. All right.
Okay. Over here.
All right, Liquor Flame, Burn Bristle. All right.
I could kill that Divine Shield.
Yep, we're just going to play that twice.
And
That
there
way,
he goes.
No life
See ya.
steal was given. Maximum efficiency here.
Now, this is our last turn before that shrine comes back.
Yeah, because that's going to be 8.
So Sinister Strike will get us close.
If we get us close, let's, you know.
So we're going to hold on to it. Okay.
All right, this is coming back. So for each, after your hero takes damage, each time.
Guys, he just took out our shrine. Oh, that Sinister Strike was looking good.
Definitely. Well,
Healing right back up.
that is fine. We can answer it here.
Yeah, with the 5-1.
Seems good. Develop the Valdori.
There we go. Shuffle couple
Keep
spiders
smacking
into
him
the
in
deck.
Face. Let's hold on to the Sinister Strike.
Yeah, until we get our
You know
shrine
what?
back online.
We just developed the Valdori.
Yeah, we got some space on the board for that spider ambush to.
Not too bad. We've got a few more turns here.
Lots of taunt minions in this. Okay.
Your shrine will come back in time.
In time. Your shrine will come back in time. If
Yeah,
you're
Ethereal-
holding... Oh, this is Ethereal Peddler,
Yeah.
yes.
So we haven't got that
alright.
academic espionage yet to really combo with that.
You know what? I say let's just get Sonya down.
Okay. Gonna trade that 2-2.
Gonna trade
That Cobalt Geomancer right back in the hand.
Exactly. Smack. Face. Let's say let's go here. And you know what? We'll put this down. Re-equip. You know what? Sure, we'll throw this down now too, because we've still got 1 space open for a spider.
Absolutely. We'll see. What if we get 2 spider ambushes in a row? That tends to be the case when the board is almost full. Okay, there we go.
All right.
Right back.
Sonya just on the board. Just like
Sonya is
so
so
much
good.
value.
I know right before Roscon's Rumble was out, I was playing a bunch of Quest Rogue, and so getting that, yeah, Sonya, especially if you get
just
double
admit
Sonyas on the
to
board, it's so much fun, just the indefinite
Quest
combos.
Rogue player over here.
All right, hey,
I don't know if I can support.
hey, rocking the Rogue all day long. That's what we do.
You know, I have been playing Kingsbane Rogue, which is apparently not
Kingsbane has been
too popular amongst the community right now.
I've been seeing that. I've been seeing it a lot, and it's
yeah.
ooh, yeah, it's been brutal. Some of those Raskon's Rumble cards that have come out to really make that a good contender to face against.
Yeah, Kingsbane's I think very, very strong right now. The new 3-mana raiding party has made the deck very, very good.
Yes, it is. Combo, get some pirates, get that weapon back in your hand.
All right.
All right. What loot? What loot are we gonna do? So I know we're not gonna go all the way through this. We want to make sure that you all have a chance to get your hands on this Rumble Run and take it to the end and show Rikkar that he's #1. So we're gonna do probably 1 or 2 more, and then we're gonna kick it back and try a different shrine and see what tactics we got up our sleeves with that one.
All right. You know, I think we're lacking on pirates here. We have like Swashbuckler, but
yeah.
I guess
Let's
we have a couple, but I think
good old ticket scalper with that overkill.
Yeah, I think we're gonna go with the pirates here. Just
Let's do it.
I thought the cannon barrage might not get enough value without too many pirates. So
it's a pirate's life for me. Let's go.
Pirate's life for me, exactly.
Oh yeah, favorite ride at Disneyland. Can't lie.
Yeah, it's a fantastic one.
It's a great one.
All right, we got High Priestess Jeklik over here.
Nice. Yes, one.
The Dark Spear. All right, let's toss these 4-mana cards.
Rickar's gaining that confidence, though. He's like, you know what? You don't scare me.
I love that he gets more confident. That is so
the little touches.
flavorful. That's very Blizzard. I love it. It's very Hearthstone.
Well, I even loved on the first card reveal live stream that we had, like even on the board on the top right where if you click it, the different lowest sigils pop out. I thought that was just a super cool touch. It's the fun things that you get. It's the mystery of just clicking around and seeing what happens.
Very cool. All right, let's check this out. Dark Reliquary Shrine. Whenever you discard a card, summon a random demon. Okay. Whew.
Random demon.
Random demon. All right, let's
no Doom Guards, no Doomsayers.
Okay, so this. Well, okay, we actually could do this. We could wait for more value, but I kind of like the tempo of getting this on the board now.
Then we can take out that shrine too, cause it to go dormant.
Take out the shrine. So I say, let's do it. Oh, and out. Yep.
And there we go. Woo! Good old 7/1 minion on the board. Turn 2.
7/1 coming at you. Ooh, okay. High Priestess Jeklik has got 40 health now, so we're gonna have to do a little bit more.
So if we do end up facing Mage on this next round because we're definitely going to win this one. I know it, absolutely. Allie, is your heart going to be torn in two? Are you going to be able to make that decision to stick with the Sharks? Are you like, man, I may have to jump ship and go to the Dragon Hawks?
Mage earlier. I thought we might have played a Mage earlier. I'm not sure, but yeah, my heart will be torn. That's for sure. Mage has always been my favorite. Definitely my favorite class. So, all right. So let's see. We could cast this twice over here. This has got revives in 1 turn, and that was at 4. So. Not really. Yeah. Let's go with the backstab. Get rid of that, and then.
Yeah, we still have enough minion presence on the board to take out that shrine next turn. We'll see what Jeklik's got up his sleeve, though.
I suppose we could hold back the weapon hit just in case we want to drop this next turn and we don't want to lose out on value. So we'll do that. Let's see. I have not tried a Pirate Rogue deck. That's on my list.
I have not either. I played against one the other day, and it was fun. It was cool to get to see the synergies and whatnot. Captain Hooktusk got dropped on the board, getting a bunch of pirates.
Very nice. All right, we got a succubus over here. Not too scary. It's not Lord Jaraxxus, so
right.
Could have been worse. Could have been worse. All right, so this is overkill. So it's not going to get the cards, but we could trade here with our face, and then we'll probably want to take that out. This is almost lethal, actually. I think we might have lethal, actually.
No refunds. You got nothing.
Let's attack face here first.
There we go. Sinister Strike and the W.
All right. There we go. That's actually really
making this
cool
look easy.
Dark Reliquary. It almost looks like a dragon there, I think. Yeah. Very cool. All right, so that was Rogue. Are we gonna stop at that one and do a different class?
Let's do it. Let's kick back. Let's check out another shrine. Do a couple different rounds. We got about 20 minutes here until Rumble Run drops live for you all to check out from the comfort of your own homes. I'm curious to see who's going to make it first through to get that Rumble Runner card back by completing the run.
All right, so hang on a second here. Do we quit? Is that how we start a new class here?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I just want to make sure I didn't want to quit.
Oh, it did. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, I think that might just quit the entire game, but
well, you never know unless you try a thing. So give us a second. We're going to launch that game right back. Hey, either way, so technically it did work. We had to finagle it a little bit, but we're getting back in. We're getting back in. Okay, so this one, depending upon what shrine that we get, what class are we thinking? Granted, I know it's we get 3 that we have to choose from, but what are we thinking?
What class are we thinking? Well, I mean, if I've got mage as an option, I'm gonna go with mage.
Okay, I figured that was the given. All right, we're gonna load back in here. Sorry about that, folks. Hey, you got to see the desktop. It was. Oh, why? Okay, so let's load a new match and then we'll quit back. Let's choose any of them.
All right. Let's do... Oh, I miss Burgly Bully. We'll go with Burgly Bully. Okay.
Or Druid Lodi. Okay.
So we just keep on...
Let's hit play.
Keep on
Let's
going.
get in.
Let's do it. All right.
Let's get in. If we want to, we can quit out, and we'll see if that kicks us back.
All right. Sounds like a plan. Loti. I actually haven't... played with the legendary Loti yet, but I just opened it in a pack yesterday. So
yeah, what was interesting? So Pathra put out a video recently talking about like different legendaries, and what to craft and whatnot, and that we featured with the Rostacon's Essential series that we've been doing. And that was interesting because she even brought that up. She's like, Wardruid Lodi, it's a card that's got a lot of cool decision making that you can do, but it seems like people are still figuring out, okay, where exactly does this lie within those Druid decks? So.
We're still figuring it out for sure. Oh,
now, it's up to you, by the way. I don't know if we want to kick out of this or if we want to run through one more time. Like I said, I'll leave it up to you. If you're like, you know what, let's face War Druid Lodi. Let's give good old Grawl Sharks one more time. If we want to concede here. Your call.
Well, now I feel somewhat invested.
Okay, okay.
Is that all right? Can we keep going?
Let's rock and roll.
All right, let's do it. Okay, let's drop this.
If anything, that gives more things left to the imagination for everybody. So once it does go live here soon, to get to jump in and check and see what's going on.
All right, let's do it.
We got some more cards that we haven't had a chance to play too. So what is this shrine? Sorry, we haven't talked about this yet with War Druid Lodi. You summon a minion, give it 1/1. Gonk's Mark.
Looks like you never
That could be risky. All right. So we can't do anything too proactive right now. So let's all right, let's start out with Raven Idol. See how that.
Let's do it. Let's just get minion or spell,
always
Allie.
Spell,
that is
right?
the question.
It's always spell, but
sounds like a true mage player.
yeah, we're going spell. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
However, minions might synergize with Sonya, but
yeah, but I know the spell's super good, especially with our shrine. So
exactly. All right, I like the mimic pod.
There we go.
Okay. All right, let's take care of this shrine over here. And
there we go.
I think we should probably answer.
All right, get that
answer
weapon.
one of these 2/2s.
Okay.
Okay. Got a 4 to drop next turn. Mulch. Oh my goodness. This is like a blast from the past for me because I don't play much wild, so I'm seeing these cards. And I'm
Me
like,
neither.
wow,
right.
these. All right.
So again, the beauty of solo adventures, getting a chance to see some of those blasts from the past cards.
Definitely. All right. We could backstab that. I think we're gonna.
Yeah, as I say,
let's just
we've
hold
got
back,
good board presence. If anything, let him answer our board.
51 health. Okay, yeah, this one could take a little bit longer.
Dropping the Whispering Woods.
All right.
All right, so we got Shrine back.
That's good.
Filling up that board.
All right, let's see. Well, we could do something mana efficient here. Maybe a 4 and a 1.
Yeah. What do we want to do about these wisps? Do we want to do? Now the backstab would be a lot of damage for one wisp, but depending upon what he's
seem
going
like
to do.
Good value to me. I think let's just develop some minions.
Okay.
Maybe take out this 2/2.
I know Wisp,
Here.
everybody likes to buff up those Wisps. I'm curious. We'll see what War Druid Lodi decides to do.
Fortunately,
The Shrine was down, so
the
that's
shrine
good.
was down. That could have been nasty.
That could have been brutal, for sure. He's going right for that Shrine.
It's not
Can't take it
down
out,
yet.
though. Well,
Not down yet.
not down yet.
All right, let's Let's start out with a Mimic Pod. I'm
'Kay.
kind of curious to see what we got going on here. Ooh, lots of cards. All right. So let's play it. Okay, well, I would definitely want to take out this. Do that. thing.
War Druid Lodi did like that.
Yes. And you know, we'll play this.
Let's see.
We'll just go for the board here. Okay.
Okay.
And you know, we could save this.
We may. We keep getting those spiders. We may want to.
And then, yeah, I say let's chill on that. We can get value off it with the weapon. Eventually here, I'm gonna want to start smorking though. I'm just going for the burn play.
Yeah, so he wants that shrine gone.
Better play defensive.
Let's see. Revives in 2 turns. Not bad. Hey, you called it. Definitely. Ooh.
Oh, perfect.
That's
Clear that board, Allie.
That's pretty perfect.
Clear
we
that
could
board.
see. Sometimes I'm greedy. I'm like, oh, well, what if he makes another board of Wisp? But you know
This is
what?
true.
Let's do it. All right, let's go with the. You know what? We'll go here.
Drop the Ticket Scalper.
There we go. All right, finally getting some face damage.
There
in,
we
guys.
go. 50
Make
health,
it.
brutal.
Gonna kill War Druid Loti soon. Ironhide. Got it.
That's good. We got a board that can answer that. No big deal. Even if we wanted to throw down Sonya, run a bunch of minions into that.
I like that plan. Let's do it. All right.
Gotta love Sonya.
Sonya's great.
Oh, Sonya.
So our shrine is asleep, so this is only gonna go off
Right.
twice. So let's just, you know, we'll just maximize
No refunds.
damage here. Okay. Go space. We can even, you know what? Let's
Good old damage.
drop this one.
Huh?
We do not have any space on the board.
In case we get that
But
spider.
you know what? Something tells me we're not gonna get the spider. I feel like I want to develop a fight.
We'll see. If we're wrong, if we're wrong, don't blame me.
Okay.
Draw a piece from your deck. Double his health.
Draw a piece from your Sometimes it's just like you wonder what if these cards were actually in standard in the game. They'd be.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Oh, see. Wasn't
You were right.
feeling the
Okay, this
spider
time,
there,
this
you know?
time. But it doesn't even matter. Getting the W. It is time.
Okay, so actually we are gonna have to.
Yeah,
get
we'll have to
into
roll into
another
the next one. Concede.
Concede. Okay.
And then we're gonna do a couple rounds.
So guys, I'm competitive. I get invested into
He's
my
just ready.
runs here.
Ready to
I'm
take
like,
it
I'm
on.
ready
I
to
love
go.
it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
All right, let's do it.
Zentimo. Sorry, Zentimo. We're gonna, we're gonna have to go.
Sorry, Zentimo.
Little rhyme action there, you
Zentimo.
know. Flossing tusks.
Rikkar versus Zentimo.
Rikkar was getting super confident too. He said he's flossing those tusks. He's getting ready to get that victory. Rikkar, we'll be back though, man. Don't worry.
Except I love that he gets more confident. That's fantastic. All right, can we concede?
We are gonna concede. All right.
All
We're
right,
going
on
to do a
another
couple
one.
more. We're going to pick one more shrine, run through it just a couple more times before 10 a.m. hits. That way you guys can drop on in.
Patience. The fly.
Zentimo, we'll be back. All right, round number 2.
All right.
No mage. Rokus is, it's a sign. Allie,
You
it's
know, I know what it
it's
is.
a sign.
In the Invitational, I didn't play Janalai, and this is karma.
Coming back
it's
to
karma.
haunt you.
She's like, why didn't you play me, Allie? So, all right, let's see.
So I know we haven't seen Shaman yet. We just played against Druid. Your call.
Ooh.
Shaman's looking pretty
Shaman's
sweet.
looking fun. It's like Bran, kind of, you know?
Okay.
I like it. Miss Bran. Bran Bonsfield. Honestly, I think Shaman got a lot of really fun stuff. I feel like Crag was insane. I'm excited to see some more Shaman decks develop in the meta, for sure.
And by the way, you were totally right before. I was dumb. We did play Mage.
Yeah, we did. I was like, I'm pretty
admitting
sure.
I'm admitting it, chat. Yeah, she said that, and I was like, yep. The dumb moment. Yep, it's good. It's good.
No
You know, no one's
worries.
perfect, but well, actually, Rikkar, he's been perfect so far. We've been the good old 4-0 count with Ali at the helm here,
Definitely.
so
Okay.
it's all good.
Oh, there we go. Janelize
There it
Flame. Oh my
goes.
gosh, I love that artwork.
That's
Oof, I want
so
a poster
good.
of that on my wall.
Hero power causes 0 whenever it kills a minion. Refresh it.
Ooh, all right.
Ooh.
Infinite. I'm gonna get a lot of fireflies here.
Malacross decided to pick a different shrine itself this time. Okay. All right.
Okay. What's this? If your
Oh.
opponent has. Oh, okay, this is the bottom.
removes Watts.
He's gonna throw back the hero power. Yep. Wow.
Dang. Okay.
That's right, because our battle cry. I was like, wait a second. So many flame elementals. So many. Oh wow, we're gonna get a full hand real fast.
I think I just want to throw our little Murloc Tide
Yeah.
Hitter buddy down.
Trigger that battle cry again.
And let's see. Actually, did that trigger twice?
No,
Oh,
yeah,
no,
it's
he
a
killed
shrine.
it. Oh,
Yes,
yeah, he
that's
killed
right.
it.
Yep,
Ah.
yep.
All right. You know what?
It's okay. Just ignore me today.
You know what? Let's just go face.
We're going face.
Going face. Face is the place. Face
Face
is always
is the place.
So this will do 2.
No.
This is not looking not looking too great,
Dude,
actually.
wow.
Maybe we should have thought about that.
That
a
shrine
little
is
bit more.
brutal.
Yeah,
Refreshing that hero
the
power to
one
being
ones
0
didn't see-
cost.
It wasn't the best play there. I think we might have been better dropping this here, but
Let's see. I
okay.
still believe.
All right, our shrine's coming back eventually.
Yeah. Oh, those battle cry.
Oh man. Oh man.
Wow.
We're just getting run over here.
Refresh that hero power. Hit the top minion.
Didn't expect the fallen hero to come
No.
out. Okay. All right.
Okay, we got our shrine back.
Ooh, that's.
One speaker would be nice. We only have 1 minion on the board, though.
You know, I think.
You gonna do it? Okay.
Oh wait, our shrine is active, correct?
Yes.
It is. Okay. All right. We're going with the Okay.
Face is the place. You
I'm
said
just
it.
trying to go
We're
face
keeping
here.
it going.
We'll eventually be able to. Right.
Heat. Wow. Malacross is like, your shrine is mine. We'll keep the rhyme scheme going, you know.
The 8 health just seemed like quite a bit
Yeah,
to,
this
to get
Channelized
through. So
Flame is
I was
brutal.
hoping we could just ignore and go face, but it has proving to be not the best strategy.
And this is
potentially.
champion number 1, too.
Exactly.
I think he knows. He's like, Rikkar, you beat me last time with the Sharks, but not this time. Not this time.
Okay. All right. We could go. You know, is
Oh,
the
that lightning
storm?
strike with the shrine would have been so nice.
Well, hang on. Your battle cries now wouldn't really trigger with that. All right, we could
Yeah.
go for the lightning storm. We're gonna be overloaded next turn.
Yeah.
Let's go for it. Let's see
You
what
doing
happens.
it? Lightning storm it up.
Well, you know what? I want to take out this 3-2. Maybe we can high roll. Nope, never lucky.
Nope.
Show today, folks.
Okay. I think the end is near. Potentially, we could heal.
We'll see. I still believe.
I'm running out of cards.
Okay. That is.
Yeah, man, that shrine having
That's
8 health
close.
is.
This is what is this? Yeah. Oh, this is the
The
Masha
Masha.
announcer. Okay.
50% chance of attacking someone
Well,
else.
when this comes back in a turn,
1 turn.
this will do 2, and that will do 2.
Yep.
So
So we can
we
last.
actually will have lethal with these two. We just need to survive. Okay.
Well, let's hope he also doesn't decide to.
Let's see. 10, 11, 12. So we actually kind of are. Actually, no, this does 1 now because we killed the fallen hero.
Yeah.
So we could just throw the
taunt down, restore some health.
Restore some health.
Make sure we
I like
get that shrine.
plan.
Keep lethal next turn.
Let's throw this down as well. Actually, you know what? Should we get rid of this guy? Let's get rid of this guy. Summon totem. All right. Seems good. Seems good.
Knowledge is power, and
Fatigue damage going
I
on.
learn.
Okay, our shrine is back. So actually, we don't even need this.
Because we got Mr. Fire Elemental.
All right. It was looking a little dicey
GGs.
there for a minute or
No,
two.
you knew in the back. You're like, I got this. Ain't no big thing.
But we got there.
Channelized Flame, though. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Said the
All right, so we'll make one more run.
one more. Let's
What
do it.
loot are we going to choose? Elemental
Let's
Farseer or
see.
Battle Crier?
Oh, I love Lotheb. Lotheb is one of my all-time favorite cards, so I
I say
feel
that
like it's
yeah, writing's on the wall here. It seems
feel
like that
it's
may
a
need to be.
disgrace not to go for
Let's
it.
do it. High
Oof.
Priest thick all
Enemy
round
spells
2.
will cost 15 more than 5. Your battle cries trigger twice.
Yep.
An extra 2 times.
Ooh.
Just be some expensive spells.
All right.
High Priest Thekel, let's go.
All right, Paladin. Let's see what you got. Curious to see if what shrine.
Alright, don't know. Is that 5? It's a 5 health. I don't know if we need this. Let's just keep a 1 drop. See what else we get here. Let's see this one.
No
Okay,
more
got a
8 health
2.
shrine. That's good. That's
Yeah,
good.
that one-
All right, so what
good.
is this shrine that we got on the Paladin side? Shrivala's Grace. Okay, this is the other one that Dave was talking about in the beginning here.
We're gonna take some base damage here,
So
but
we placed the Vengeance last time. We got the Grace this time.
nice. Okay. Oh, wow. All right. Just
Oh, there goes.
taking us out there. Okay, well, this wouldn't have triggered anyway because there are not two minions here. So, you know, let's just be mana efficient. Throw this
do it.
down. Go face. You can't kill our 2-1 here. Oop. Because the taunt was blocking it, but
Oh, wow.
never mind.
Buffing.
Right.
Buffett in Central right now.
Buffett in Central. Okay. Like it. Let's see.
Thanks. I know my jokes are bad. It's okay.
It's totally fine.
Chat's probably like, goodness gracious, dude. This guy's got to
Get
figure
this
out his
guy
jokes
off.
now. Please.
Off the camera. Let's see. We're gonna play this next turn.
Next turn. So what are you thinking? Pop the shrine out? Or the totem, sorry.
If I could pop the shine out that turn, I definitely would.
Yes.
Nice. We got a 1-1. I like it.
Here, cast a spell. Give this minion +1 health.
This does have 6 health. Let's see. So I'm expecting him to have another.
Yeah, I was going to
buff
say, and once he,
here.
he's going to do that to buff his,
We could play this. It has 6 health, so we could do some value trades. So it's not easy for him to kill right away, but it would most likely trade, assuming we don't super low roll here. So I say let's
Let's hope.
drop it, see what happens.
We believe. We believe.
Okay, I like it. That's a 10-6. We'll value trade here.
Nice.
We'll take a trade here.
Yeah.
Then base. So if he does have a buff to take it out, at least it will trade.
And we got our 10-6.
Unless he gets Divine Shield, of course, or something.
Ah, okay. You're still in the clear. Always going for that shrine.
Reporting for duty.
All right.
Well, we still got, we've got lethal here.
We definitely have
Definitely
lethal.
have lethal. I was going to say
Oh.
wind speaker. We don't even need to worry about it. And
Wanted
there's
to
your
play
Lotheb.
Lotheb, though. Well,
I know. Next
all right,
time.
there we go. That was a little bit easier than
That was like,
the mage.
yeah, than Malacross.
See? Mage
Showing
OP.
us up. All right. All right, well, cool. We are, at that point, we're going to call it because
Call it a
10
day.
a.m. is hit, and I know these folks at home are itching to click those buttons to get into the game and to get into the Rumble Run themselves. So before we go, you know, Allie, so we got a chance to take a look at all these different shrines, these different teammates that are going on. So again, so you're still thinking mage. That's going to be your go-to when you get in. Is that the shrine and class that you're most looking forward to, you know, getting Rikkar to
I think
choose?
so. It was the one that gave me the most difficulties.
Yeah, it
so,
seems like Channelized
you know?
Flame might be the ticket here.
So I'm thinking that might be my favorite, but I'm looking forward to seeing all of the other ones, as I'm sure all of you guys are looking forward to seeing them too. So.
Right. Now I know, so with Rastakon's Rumble, you know, just before we go, so you talked about the decks that you've been playing and stuff, but what are some decks that you've kind of seen out there in the wild that you've played against that you're like, okay, this is interesting, that you're kind of most excited to see what comes of it within the meta?
Oof.
Is there anything in particular that kind of stands out that you're like, wow, that was brutal?
I've definitely run into people playing some wacky stuff.
Yeah, I've seen a couple crazy shaman decks that I was
Yeah,
just like, whoa,
I
was
was
not
gonna-
expecting that.
I was going to bring up Shaman. I mean, I would say Shutterwalk Shaman's probably still, you know, the strongest Shaman deck right now, but I do think that Shaman got some really cool cards like Kragwa, Zentimo. Seems like it might not have its place right now, but it will in the future for
I'm fully
sure.
expecting it to, absolutely.
So Shaman's definitely one I'm excited for. But yeah, there's a lot of different decks right now. It'll be cool to see it all unfold. Apparently, APM Topsy Turvy, test subject priest is like one of the best decks.
I know, I keep
debatably
seeing
the
Dog
best
talk
one.
about it, yeah.
Exactly. So I haven't had someone successfully complete the combo against me, but it's something that I'm going to need to practice.
Look
for
out.
sure.
Yeah,
Mass
it's gonna-
Hysteria was a great addition for that deck.
Absolutely.
As well as other priest decks. So.
Absolutely. Well, we don't want to keep everybody from going into the Rumble Run and showing Rikkar and building up that stuff that he's got. So thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with us at the Rumble Run live stream. Allie, any parting words?
Just thank you to anyone that's supported me. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have a great time with the Rumble Run, and I hope you guys are still really enjoying Rastakon.
Absolutely. Yeah, and if you guys haven't had a chance to check out Ali Straza's stream, please do.
Yeah.
You know, she's doing this full time. This is her thing. She's doing some killer stuff. And so to support her and what she's doing and the rest of those streamers and the people out there that are making this awesome content for this game that we all know and love. But thank you all so much for coming. I can't wait to see who gets that Rumble Runner card back from finishing the run first. And we'll see you in the arena. Thanks so much, everybody.